Welcome back. I've listed about 10 items today so far. Did a little babysitting, recovered my granddaughter from school, got a haircut, shipped my items, and then I had one sale. It was on an auction. I spent $400 the other day at yard sales, and I questioned it myself. And some people, I think, questioned that I spent too much, and I was a little more ambitious on the cost versus the sales price than I was. But I take chances all the time. I've spent $600 on things and made 3,000 multiple times in that range. So I always trust my gut, and this is one of them. I bought this, and I thought this was the least value of the two items. It was a drafting set, and this, it is Moore and Wright, Sheffield, England, and it is, I didn't know what it was, but I paid 15 bucks for it, and these are jewelry tools, and each one of them does have the Sheffield Wright name on them, and then the size of the tool. And they're just little screwdrivers. I've got this kind of stuff for the watches that I mess with. But this is vintage, and it got into a bidding war, and it just ended on auction. $15 into $86. So I'm almost a quarter to getting my money back off the sales. I take it. I take it. Take chances, even when you don't know what the heck you're buying. That's right, because it usually works out. Not always, but most of the time. Good Wednesday morning. I'm back. I'm back. I had a couple more sales. Two more, so three for yesterday. Not a great day. I know things going on around the world and affecting the country are probably slowing some people down from spending money on things they may or may not need. But anyway, let me show you what else I sold. You already saw the one thing, the tools. Panasonic, I got a question on this. Does the cassette work? Yes, I paid $3 for this a long time ago, and I sold this for $17.99 plus shipping. And then I got this at Mineral Wells, Texas. I gave $4 for it. It is just the game, the disc. I did test it and showed the snapshots of it playing in the listing, because I do that with games. And 4 into $20.99 plus shipping. And then this morning around 4 a.m., I don't know what's going on with 4 a.m. people, but don't you sleep? And Pan Am cards, they are new. I got these in my last box from Van. They were partially wrapped, and I guess it had come undone in the shipping. But brand new Pan American Airlines cards. They're going to Oahu. Yeah. And those sold this morning for $13.75 plus shipping, and I have nothing invested in those. And to that person, I hope you're dry. They've had, Maui and all the Hawaiian Islands have had tons of rain that they're not used to. They're not in a drought anymore, but it's been devastating over there, and they don't need devastating. They've had enough of that, especially in Maui with the fires in 2023. Yeah, mahalo. That's what I say for buying those, yeah. And y'all have a great day. You do you. Remember, we're not in a competition. I tell people all the time, my circumstances, I do this for extra income, not to live off of. It gives me the pleasure or the joy to be able to have extra money to do things above my pension and my Social Security to do what I do. And the key is to stay out of debt as best you can, not live like the Joneses, and stay out of debt. And then whether you do this full time for a living and it's your survival, or you supplement your income, which this does very well, as you know. When I was a six-figure reseller, it was still extra income for me. But I have a work ethic, and I really push hard to put stuff up and sell it. And yeah, I used to make over 100 grand just a few years ago until I took my Social Security, and I'm limited by what I can make. But anyway, I'm still allowed to make around 20 something thousand on the side, reportable. So yeah, let's go. You do you. What makes you happy, And what works for you is what you need to do. Don't listen to everybody else that trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying here, Vern? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying here? Not Vern. Vern's from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? I mess with a bull, you get the horn. You know what I'm saying here? That's New Jersey. Okay? Vern's like, yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. Love you guys.